Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to the Horological Watch Review channel. Today we will do a long-term review with you again. My Skmei 1016 model watch. I bought this watch in 2010 from a .com from Far East. Since 2010 I have been using it by changing the battery 2 times. There were numbers around it which you can see in the opening photo. They were erased over time. There is no deficiency except that I would like to review this watch with you. First of all, many parts of my watch are plastic, including the band that looks metal. The band is plastic, the keys are metal, but especially on the big crown there was a discoloration, fading, and part of it came off. In this process, apart from that, the cord attachment clip consists of 3 parts. It closes like this, and this piece closes on top of it. In this way, the parts are steel and the back cover is also steel, and that's it. It says on the back cover the name of the brand is Skmei, model number 1016, and 5 atmospheres, that is, it gives water resistance up to 50 meters, and battery codes are written. There are two battery numbers, CR 2016 and CR 626 SW. I have more different model of Skmei watches. We also unpacked some of them, which I still continue to buy and use. Let's look at the measurements in general. When we take 2 fars points like this, it comes 50.2 millimeters. When we check the 2 parts of the corridors that are attached from the farthest lug to lug, it is 2 points between 52.6 millimeters. But when we do this and look at the farthest point when we attach on the wrist, it comes 60.6 millimeters now. Let's try to measure only the glass. Only the glass part, which is also plastic, 35.3 millimeters. When we measure the bezel from here, 44.7 millimeters. Let's look again from the general part, 50.2 millimeters. We look at the thickness. When we look at the thickness, it comes 15.9 millimeters. There is an integrated band design. If we look at the first movable part of the band, it is 22.6 millimeters. It is not easy to fit another band to this watch because it attaches here. Yes, it attaches here. It belongs to the band in this part. It is difficult to fit another band in this way. And when we look at the point of the band, it is 19.9 millimeters. So it should not be very easy to apply another band on this watch. I have never had to remove any parts from this band until today, so it is enough for me. Now let's take a look at the weight of the watch. The weight of the watch came 65 grams. Again, such a watch weighs 65 grams. Of course, this watch is really light watch. I use it with great pleasure. Let's come to our watch. Especially, of course, I said that the numbers around the watch were erased. They were made like this. As a result of a blow here. Now I realize that the glass is little airy. There is a part of it I like it. In the light between, look at the show the dark movements. Apart from that, we know that there are 2 different locks on the watch. And there are seconds on hour and minute hands. You can use them as 2 separated clocks by making separate time zone, separate countries time zone, or separate cities time zone. We are shooting this video on the 6th day of the 3rd month on Thursday, and it brings an, in this sense, is very usable watch for me. The features of the watch that you can see inside are alarm, stopwatch, and look at the light from here, and from there it jumps to the other features like stopwatch, alarm, and when it turns full circle it jumps to setting parts. Our Skmei watch can be found on the market right now. I'm not saying to buy it or not. I'm happy to have it in my collection. It is a watch that I use on different days. Let me put it on my wrist again like this. You can see the watch with its relatives like this. Friends, today we did a long-term test Skmei 1016 model. See you in my new videos. Bye bye.